And welcome to Riverbend Springs. Grandpa needed help, so here we are. I have decided to leave the city life and invest in my own farm while helping Grandpa with his. We are currently constructing our own house. And in the time being, bought some farmland to get our feet wet. That's really loud, so we're going to edit this out. So Grandpa needed help, and we decided that we were done with our life in the town and city we were in. So we moved out here, found a space of our own, some land of our own. We will go back and help Grandpa's land. But we just needed to make a name for ourselves. And 10 miles an hour is very slow. But when you're trying to make a new life, who could say no to those views? Should also probably pay attention to when I'm full. We're going to make it easier for the truck to get to us. Come out here. as you can see, we kind of already started this earlier. Like I said, we need to get our feet a little wet. Make sure we knew what we were doing before we jumped headfirst in. Only brought all of our life savings in to this farm. Oh. Turn that a little too quick there. We'll probably fill it up, but we should be able to at least harvest the rest of that. At least I'm hoping to. And then it'll be done and I can go transport all of it in 2 loads. I'm so glad I got a harvester that had GPS capabilities. Definitely doing it this way so I can make a little extra income picking all that swath up. Penny's a penny, right? It all adds up in the end. We'll definitely be able to get all of this before we have to empty again. So that's a plus. However, depending on the sale prices, may have to invest in a silo of some sort to hold it until selling prices at least decent. I got enough money to currently hold me out, so if I can wait a month or two, might as well do it, right? Alright, and that is that field. So we are going to shut everything off, put the pipe out, go ahead and top off the semi-truck. Oh, just kidding. It's topped off. So let's look real quick after we save and see what prices of wheat are. I think for the $400 extra, we're gonna wait. So let's drive over to my land and we'll put down a silo and hold on to it for just a little bit. And welcome to the new mechanics. It's not liking that little bump in there. We got it though. We got the mat going on. We'll try to save as many signs as we can as we drive there. Oh, well. And of course I take one out as soon as I say that. Alright, lights aren't flashing, so we're good to cross, right? Alright, let's get a silo put in here. I'm not worried about the money, so I at least want one that has good capacity, because I feel like we're going to be holding on to a lot, and that's not going to fit on my land. So, apparently we also need to kind of think about that. I also don't want it right next to my house, so I feel like if we put it there, this is all just a work in progress. Everything can be changed, and will probably be changed and moved around. But for now, this is what we're gonna go work with. Really didn't want to kick Grandpa out of his home, so... Oh, but I made that a really tight squeeze. Oh, that's not gonna work. This will probably be edited out, not gonna lie. Alright, well, let's try this again after I've replaced that. Still not the best placement. My land is a little bit small, but I'm very picky. And, oh, crash counter. Nobody saw that. Alright, we'll hold on to that till, what was it, January? Should probably double check that. Yep, we sell wheat in January. We'll go back and get the rest of this. Take it back. Take the harvester over to Grandpa's land. He's got a few more barns than I do. Still definitely need to get to work on our house, but for right now, Grandpa's okay with me staying with him. I actually think he prefers it. Alright, let's get this over to the silo to hold off until January. Make more bang for our buck. We'll go take the harvester back to Grandpa's. Not too worried about the semi currently. It's alright, because I'm going the wrong way. Probably should familiarize myself with the town there before I go a little too gung-ho. But it's fine. Nothing a little turnaround couldn't handle. This semi goes and gets, doesn't it? I'm gonna slow down on those railroad tracks. Probably weren't the best idea on my part, but it's alright. We can at least turn in here better by now. There we go. We're gonna pull Big Bertha. That's apparently what I've named her over there. Go ahead and fold the header up. Can we make our lives easier? We cannot, can we? Nope. We're just gonna have to get there on our own. I was hoping we could tag the location. Grandpa has not signed over his land to me yet. Definitely wants me to take over. Definitely wants my help. But wants to see I'm not some stick in the mud and worthless piece of crap and can actually do it. So here we are. At least I can store my machinery at his land. Definitely a quiet little town, though. Something I could grow to love. Maybe eventually build a log cabin out in the woods somewhere. To check the map, just to make sure I could remember how to get to Grandpa's. We weren't brought out much here when we were kids. Alright, we are getting ready to pull up to Grandpa's farm. We're gonna go the back way just a little bit, only because it's a... Well, I was gonna say it's a tad bit easier to get in, but when you're not used to this big equipment, it is definitely not easier to get in. So, we're gonna go really the back way and through the fields. Well, not the fields, but at least the field entrances. I apologize for taking out any crop he has. Say hello to the cows while we're at it. So, we still have some fine-tuning to do with our driving capabilities and some of these things. But I think all in all, our first field has been harvested. That's a good day. And I think at that point, I will see you next video. Make sure we save the game. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.